Now, here's Chris.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Chris Moyles Show on this lovely Wednesday morning. It's dark, innit?
Oh, it's so dark.
Isn't it dark? We went on holiday and it's
2
suddenly...
weeks off
for
the summer holiday, and I woke up yesterday morning and I'm like, oh my God, what time is it? It's pitch black outside.
Yeah, I texted you tonight, why is it so dark? I won't say what you replied with.
What did I reply?
Another 6 months of...
Oh, yeah, because it's gonna get worse now.
I know.
Yeah.
You look different, Pippa.
Do I?
Have you had your hair done?
I mean, I have had my hair done, yeah.
Ah, you do?
What, yesterday?
No, yesterday you would have done.
No, last week's. You didn't notice it yesterday.
But have you got different makeup on today?
Got a little bit of rouge on, yeah.
There you see.
Well done,
well done.
Very good.
I like it when Pippa looks like a girl.
As opposed to...
Do you know we've done like filming before? Do you remember we did that video that was legally nothing like Dragon's Den?
Oh yeah, nothing like Dragon's Den.
Pippa walked onto the floor when we were shooting that, and I'm like, who's that? Oh, it's Pippa.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
all glammed up.
You had a new hairdo.
Yeah.
Didn't you?
Yeah, there you go.
Well, you look lovely.
Thanks.
Yeah, your hair's lighter.
It is lighter, actually. Why did we notice that yesterday?
I've got a bit of dry shampoo in it today.
Right.
Does that make it lighter?
Yeah, it's like a blonde one, yeah.
Wow, what do you...
Gosh.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
Yeah, just checking my penis is still there. I'm getting right into this. Yeah, it looks lighter.
It's very good.
Thank you.
It's a good look. And James is here as well. Anyway, we're live on Global Player if you want to tune in. And we are actually live on Global Player this morning.
Yeah, all fine today.
Proper on. You can watch us live if you've got the Global Player app, which is the official Radio X app. Have they shut down the old Radio X app yet?
Is that tomorrow, isn't it?
Is it?
Oh, is it?
Look at that. I'm like Mystic Meg.
You are.
yeah.
For many reasons, actually.
Well, we'll get into that in a minute.
Yeah.
But,
It's still working for now.
If you've got the green Radio X app, and that's what we pushed when we first launched, that's going to go. And it's all now on the Global Player app. So you've got to get rid of the Radio X app. So get the Global Player app. And I think if you're logged into the Radio X app, you should be automatically logged into Global Player.
Right.
So it's just a case of downloading it, logging in with your same details, and then boom, you're in. And if you don't have Global Player, the app, download it for free. And you can listen to the show anywhere in the world, live. You can pause it, you can rewind it, and you can fast forward. But you can only fast forward if you've paused it and let time build up. You can't skip now to 7 o'clock.
You can't fast forward.
It's not a time machine.
You can't go into the future.
No.
Never, actually.
No. So download it, register. And when I say register, you put like your name in. I can't remember. It takes like seconds.
It really does. Yeah, it's like, even I could do it. It's 20 seconds or something.
You can listen to Radio X Classic Rock. You can listen to Heart 80s, Capital Dance, LBC, Classic FM. There are loads of playlists on there. There's loads of podcasts. Literally every podcast you can think of in the world is on there. And there's videos and news and everything. It's brilliant. It is brilliant. And it's free.
Yeah. Should it be free? Should they not have charged a little bit?
Yes.
Yeah.
How much do you reckon it should be?
£1.
Even £1 a pop. You know,
pound a go?
Yeah, I think
Just
so.
£1 to download it. That's
Yeah.
it.
Ah.
But no, it's free.
Yeah. Mr. Trick.
And then you can watch us live. You go to live radio to the Radio X page, and we should just appear, and you can see us now live. Good morning, everybody. I've got so much to talk about on today's show, because yesterday...
It was dominated, wasn't it?
Oh, wasn't it?
Pretty much. From 6:30 to 8, we were building up to this Oasis announcement. And then after 8, it was, oh my God, Oasis are back.
Yeah. All day yesterday, I was like that.
Yeah.
I was just it just kept going, kept forgetting. I played my 18-year-old daughter, who isn't the biggest Oasis fan because it, just...
Doesn't mean anything to
Just
her.
because it doesn't mean anything.
It's just an old band.
Exactly. So I played her 3 tracks. She absolutely loved it. Played a Don't Go Away, Rock and Roll Star, and The Master Plan. She loved it.
What did you play her first?
Rock and Roll Star.
Right.
Straight in. Bosh. Yeah, I like this.
And then after that?
Don't Go Away.
Wow, see,
one of my favourites.
Yes, a ballsy move to go from Rock and Roll Star to Don't Go Away.
I was trying to show that, the kind of the genre-defining stuff they do, and then the master plan as
How
well.
does Don't Go Away go?
Don't go away, stay you wanna stay, forever and a day, like that.
Sorry, I missed that. How does it go?
Don't go away, say you wanna stay, forever and a day, Sorry. In the time of my life, and I need more time.
Okay, that's lovely.
I teared up a bit then.
So I have already. And the master plan, she loved it.
Some of my favourite Oasis songs are not the classic, obvious Oasis songs.
Yeah, I think that's fair for me as well, actually.
Like, don't get me wrong, I love Oasis. They're the band I've probably seen the most live.
Right, yeah.
Still. Mm-hmm. Bearing in mind that I haven't seen them in 15 years.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're the band I've probably seen the most around the UK. And I saw them play in LA years ago. My brother was texting me yesterday and he was saying, I've never seen Oasis play a big venue.
Oh, hasn't he?
There's a very famous story about when Oasis first started and off they went. Mm. And they played this great legendary venue. It's like a pub with a little stage at the back called the Duchess of York in Leeds. It's gone now. Mm. And Oasis played there in the early days. And then they played it there again. Yeah. Once I think a single or two had come out. And it was packed on the second time. And he's like, who came to see us here before? And I was like, wait. And he goes, well, you're all liars. Because there was like literally 25 people in this room. Yeah. And like some of them were just stood at the bar drinking. But my brother was one of them.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
Wow.
And I think he's played, there's an Irish centre like there is in most major cities in Leeds, just on York Road. And I think they played the Irish centre as well, right in the early days. And then my brother, because he kind of works in media, he's seen them like do like TV shows or whatnot. Right. And he's like, I've never actually been to a massive venue to see Oasis. I've only ever seen them in tiny, tiny little places. Wow. Tiny rooms, which is interesting. Yeah.
Did you see them at Glastonbury?
Did he?
Have you seen them at Glastonbury? No. Were you there that early?
I don't think so.
No, okay.
I don't think so. My first Glastonbury was maybe your first, was when Folkface played.
No, we used to go, me and my mates used to go. Me and you together, yeah.
The first time I went to Glastonbury, I think I was working at the other place. And you were playing. And
that's it.
It was the one, it was one of those years where the weather was it was just a mud fest.
It was horrible. Sticky wellies. Good name for
They were great.
Sticky wellies. Yeah.
So, but yeah, when it comes to the Oasis stuff, I was thinking about this yesterday. Like, don't get me wrong, I love Wonderwall and What's the Story, Morning Glory.
Oh, yeah,
I don't know what... Actually, that'd be an interesting thing to do. So, if you go on, like, into one of your music apps, and it'll be, like, top tracks.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So, top songs on Oasis are Don't Look Back in Anger, Wonderwall, Live Forever, Supersonic, Champagne Supernova, Half the World Away, which actually surprises me it's that high up, unless that's suddenly just gone up recently because of, he dedicated it to Noel. Cigarettes and Alcohol, Shake and Make It. They've got so many good songs. Now, the Master Plan was never a single, right?
No, it was on the... It's like a B-side. Was it a B-side to... I'm not even going to say. Can't remember. Was it a B-side to Wonderwall?
Don't know.
Ethan and Steve are already bored about us talking about Oasis. Oh, dear.
Oh, blimey.
Oh, dear.
Strap yourselves in.
For the love of God, will you all shut up about Oasis? They are truly awful, says Ethan in Worcester. Oh, Ethan, oh dear. How can you listen to Radio X and not like Oasis? Even if you didn't, even if you didn't like Oasis back in the day, if you listen to Radio X, surely by now you just waved the white flag and gone, yeah, all right then.
You've got to have twigged, surely.
Steve said it's getting boring now, all crumbs.
Oh, blimey.
It's going to...
Steve.
It's going to...
It's getting to the point where I'm turning you off. What? No, but, okay, here's the thing, Steve. A, no, you won't. You won't actually switch off. And B, then off you go, fine. But look, Steve, let me just stop a second. Steve. like, this is going to sound massively arrogant, but I'm afraid I'm going to say something now, and it is the truth, and it's going to sound horrendously arrogant. And I understand it sounds arrogant, but please understand, it's not coming from a place of arrogance. It's coming from another place, and it flies through the air, and it gets sprinkled with arrogance glitter. So it looks like I'm about to say something really arrogant, but I'm genuinely not. So when you say, stop talking about Oasis, okay, let me just pick you up on that. No, because you don't control the show, right? I control the show. Secondly, it's getting boring now. It's not getting boring. It's still very, very exciting. It's just your view of it is boring. And thirdly, it's getting to the point where I'm turning you off. Well, then we're clearly not there yet. So, not bothered. But here comes the arrogant bit. If you do switch off, it's totally fine because we got loads of listeners and we wouldn't even notice if you left. And I know that sounds really arrogant, but it's like this. Don't let the doorknob hit your ass on the way out. That said, now I've said to you and given you a little 15 minutes of fame, you won't switch off.
Thank you, Steve, though.
Yeah.
Now, hold on, to be fair, Ethan could come back on and go, well, hold on, I got in there first saying this is boring. Where's my big up?
Come back in September 2025.
Oh, there he is. Ethan's been back on anyway.
My Mrs. Emma was at Duchess of York at the second time in Leeds singing Oasis. She says you worked at Topshop. Okay, well, two things there. Okay, that's cool. And secondly, yes, I did. I did Radio Topshop. I didn't work at Topshop.
No, you weren't in charge of...
I wasn't like walking up to women going, you look fabulous. Do you need any help with sizes? Yeah, there wasn't, you know.
You must be a small.
I was doing Radio Topshop, and I told you they elevated the studio like a tripod. They had a big glass window, and you looked down onto the ground floor. But they put it right next to the fitting rooms.
Right.
And that's when I learned at a very early age that women, and this is a very sweeping statement, once again, it doesn't come from a place of arrogance and sexism,
exactly,
but it is
sexism.
Sprinkled as it flies through the air.
Yeah. Well, it's just your experience of this particular thing, isn't it?
Women who go shopping, and I can't speak for the men because I was on the Topshop floor, women who go shopping on their own, fine. Women who go shopping with another female or another person, doesn't matter.
Right.
Can't make a decision on their own.
Right.
Because every woman who went shopping on their own at Topshop went into the fitting room to try something on. They went in holding some clothes on a couple of hangers, and then they would come out and give two of them back or go, these are great, or give them all back or whatever. If a woman went in to try something on and she was with somebody, male or female, they'd have to go into the fitting room and they'd have to come out to the doorway of the fitting room and go, what do you think? What do you think?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Second opinion.
What do you think? Yeah, no, okay, no, that's it. Nobody ever went into the fitting room with somebody waiting for them outside and came back out in the same clothes. So they went, I've tried it on, it's good, I like it, I'm buying it.
Yeah.
They have to show it to somebody.
It doesn't happen.
That's true, actually. You're probably more decisive when you're by yourself. Are you?
I think
don't know.
also, and this is a sweeping generalisation, I don't mean to be sexist.
There we go. It's not you being sexist. It gets sprinkled as it flies through the air.
Men go to a shop, they'll pick out something they like, they'll buy it, they'll go home. Women will see something they love in a shop.
Yeah.
They'll go, I'll come back for that later.
Yeah.
I don't get that bit, because it's there now.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You
Yeah.
just buy it now, and then you don't have to come back later. I'll come back later for that.
Here's something that is,
Don't get that.
It sees no gender. It doesn't see male or female. It doesn't see gay, straight, transgender, nothing. Colour, creed, doesn't matter. But this hits certain people just depending on what they're like. If it has the word reduced from, they have to buy it.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a T-shirt for £100, but it was reduced from 500. Oh, I have to buy it. It's reduced from 500.
Yeah.
Let me just do this 1 second. 6:45, you're listening to Radio X. That's 6:45 in the morning, and the station is Radio X. Write it down so you don't forget that you're listening to Radio X. And it's Wednesday morning, it's August the 28th. Yesterday we announced that Oasis are back and they are touring the UK and Ireland next summer. Tickets go on sale Saturday morning, pre-sale on Friday. And we'll all be moaning because we haven't got tickets and we hope one of our friends has. So to celebrate that, here's one of my favourites. Shabba. Yeah. It's one of my favourites. Shock of the Lightning's one of my favourites.
You do love that. You've always loved.
And that's like that's no one's favourite.
Well, I mean, it's great.
The breakdown drumming with Chris Sharrock is just brilliant. I love the fact that Chris Sharrock played drums at Oasis, and before that he played drums for Robbie Williams.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, isn't it?
Great drummer.
Yeah. Wonder if he'll be on the tour?
Anyway, there you are. Now I've bored you with Oasis, lads. I'm going to bore you with my holiday stories.
Oh, yeah.
Had a lovely time. I went to Ibiza.
Very nice. Yeah. Ushuaia.
Never been to Ushuaia,
Neither have I.
but I have now.
Oh, have you been?
Yeah.
You went to Ushuaia?
Yeah.
Oh.
We went to see Calvin Harris.
Did you?
Yeah.
Is he still doing that?
Is he ever?
He's there every night.
serious?
Ka-ching.
Yeah.
Oh, my Lord.
Has he got a residency there?
Yeah.
Ah.
It is mad. It's mad. So, Ushuaia, honestly, it's the idea is absolutely right up our street.
Oh, is it?
Oh, Dom, right up our street.
Oh.
Right?
Yeah.
So across the road from Ushuaia is High Ibiza. That's the club, which has been voted like the best club in the world. And it's owned by the same people. And you can go and see David Guetta play at High. The names of literally the best DJs in the world are there in the summer.
Dave Pearce, everyone.
And that's it. And David Guetta will be on at like 2:30 in the morning. Maybe 3 o'clock or something like that. They have this weird thing. Pasha opens at midnight.
Opens at midnight?
Yeah.
Oh.
So the other year we went to see Mr. Jam. He was on at midnight.
Right.
But they opened the doors at midnight.
Wow.
So he's literally in an empty club pressing play, waiting for people to come in. And within like 10 minutes, it's packed.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's the club culture there. However, some bright spark at Ushuaia because it's a hotel.
Right, okay. Do you know, I don't know much about Ushuaia other than I love the name.
Because I've never been. So it's a hotel, it's got the pool area, and then they built a massive stage at the end, and so they put on these massive shows. And the shows are visually spectacular. The Calvin show is visually just epic.
Right.
Doors open at like 5. There's 3 DJs on first, and then Calvin Harris. Calvin Harris comes on at 9:30. The whole thing's done by 11.
Oh, really?
It is brilliant. Oh, it is right up our street.
Great.
I'd love to tell you that I want to go clubbing till 6 in the morning. I've never have. It's never been my thing.
I've been there, done it a long time ago. I couldn't do it now.
But in Ibiza, like you say, there's not an option until now. Like if you want to go club, you have to wait until midnight. But now things are afoot.
Or you go to Mambo and you watch the sunset and you stay for a few beers and the DJ's on and then you do whatever you want to do. But this is great. Literally, 11 o'clock, bang, everything stops, lights go on. By 10 past 11, they're sweeping up all the empty cups and everything.
Great.
And it's like that. Lights like, everyone get out because people have got to go to bed. Now, if you want to keep going, you walk across the road to High Ibiza, and as long as you've got 100 euros, whatever it is, you can go see David Guetta. That's if you can stay awake till 2:30 in the morning. So what I've got told is a load of people then go across the road. I'm going to see David Guetta. Now they've been having a few drinks there all night. Yeah. And then they get to they get in the club at, I don't know, 11:15.
Yeah.
Gets to 1 in the morning. They're like, I'm knackered. I'm drunk. I've got to go. I can't wait an hour and a half.
Yeah.
I can't do it. So they go.
Wow, that's a very different Ibiza experience.
And other people rock up at 2 going, I don't suppose there's any tickets left, is there? Well, yeah, because loads of people have just walked out because they're knackered.
Oh, shall I go
In
back?
you come.
Yeah. Oh,
So-
that's perfect.
Oh, isn't it?
Yes.
We've got tickets to those, because Annie Mac does a before midnight gig now, so we've got tickets, all the gals, to her Gunnersbury Park show, and that starts early, finishes at 11:30.
Beautiful.
Perfect.
Boom.
Absolutely perfect.
Your
In time for a kebab at the last bus home.
Exactly.
Lovely.
Wow.
And then your next day, you're up and about the next day. You've got stuff to do.
So do you want to hear my stories?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, so yesterday I was saying, and I never told you, I was very, very brave. Very brave.
Oh,
I was
yes.
a very brave boy on holiday to Ibiza because I had an accident.
Oh, I'm sorry. Has that happened again?
It wasn't that.
No.
It was. No, I told you, I'm taking the pills and I wear the nappy.
Well done.
Thanks. Something happened to me. It wasn't my fault. Absolutely wasn't my fault.
Okay.
And it was something that's never happened to me before.
So
apparently it's quite common and doesn't happen to a lot of men.
Yeah. So you had an accident?
Yeah.
Did anyone see it?
Yeah.
Is it an embarrassing accident?
No, not at all.
Oh.
Was it a hurty accident?
It's a hurty accident. And it's one of those where you'll all make this noise.
You slip and do the splits.
So there was about, God, how many of us? 10 of us. And we hired a boat.
Oh, yeah.
And we went to Formentera and we went for a swanky lunch.
Very nice.
La-di-da.
Yeah.
Fall overboard.
You know, like when you see a limousine, you see a limousine and you go, oh, it's a famous person. And then as you get older, you realise it's 15 lads on a stag do.
Absolutely. Yeah. Famous people generally aren't in limousines, I think.
So we hire the boat and it's great. And you get the little crew of 2 and then you're off to your swanky beach restaurant.
Oh, lovely.
Where you spend an absolute fortune on food, which is all right.
Yeah.
Markup on the booze is ludicrous. Anyway, before we go there, we get on the boat and then we go to Formentera and then we have a swim. We park up, we have a swim.
Yeah, perfect.
And everyone's jumping in. We've got a paddle board and a sea bob and all that. Oh, well, they're the best things in the world. We're having the best time.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, ow, 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 ow.
Oh, no.
What happened?
I got stung by a jellyfish.
No!
Oh! Ow, did you?
Yeah.
Did everyone wee on you?
People were very quick to offer.
Yeah, I bet.
Stu immediately went, I'll pee on you.
So I will.
And here's the thing, though. It wasn't on my foot. It was literally, it was my neck and my shoulder, my left shoulder and my neck.
That's a shame.
Ooh.
Yes.
So, this sounds so weird. Tiff's got the sea bob, right? I'm holding onto her leg.
What is a sea bob, sorry?
It's like a mini jet ski.
Oh, fine.
That you just kind of put on, you rest your chest on it.
Yes.
And you can go down under the water or you can just skim across the water, right?
That's fun.
You got to pay extra for those. Good Lord, they see you coming. Anyway, so Tiff's going around on the sea bob. I'm holding her leg, right? Behind me, I'm holding a rope, which Amy is on a paddleboard.
Right.
And we're just going round the boat, killing ourselves laughing, right? There's all these mega yachts around us with people like, eating caviar and sipping champagne. And we're like, keep going.
You look like drunk waiters holding a tray in front of you.
So Tiff's leading the charge. I'm in the middle. I'm holding the rope with the paddleboard that Amy's trying to balance on, and we're just like having a right old time. And then we're like, right, we're done now. So Tiff's like, let's go in. So I'm holding onto the side of the paddleboard, and I'm like, am I going to pull you in, or are you actually going to get off and swim, you lazy thing? And she's like, well, and I just went, ow, 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 ow. And I thought something had got me. And as I moved whatever it was away, because I couldn't feel anything, immediately I could feel the stinging, and I could also feel it in my thumb because when I've moved it, I've obviously got stung. And the first thought I had was, I've been stung by a jellyfish. I've never been stung by a jellyfish before.
No.
That's it. Day over. I guess I've got to go to hospital. I guess.
Oof.
And I'm like, I've been stung. I think I've been stung. You've never seen Tiff swim so fast to get out of the water.
Really?
She goes,
to get out of the water?
You need to get out. And she's out. She's out. She's back on the boat. Are you all right? I went, yeah, don't worry about me.
I presumed she's going to swim over to you.
And then Amy goes, oh, it's a jellyfish there, look. Right, really calm.
Right.
And I get back on the boat and I'm like, oh, that's it. Lunch ruined for me. Oh, God's sake. And they basically got this roller thing, like a lint roller.
Right.
And they just started rubbing it all over my neck because it came up immediately and they just started rolling all over it. And
so they knew what to do.
And they're like, yeah, we just got to get the poison out. And I'm like, that sounds weird.
But where they're putting it if they're rolling it around?
So they're
Spread it.
Because it's...
I
was marked all over it. It's had a good old feast in about 5 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, whatever it was. And then they put some cream in it and they went, you'll be fine.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. And I'm like, do I need... I sounded like a real baby because I've never been stung before.
No,
I assumed I had to go to hospital.
Yeah.
And I went, do we need to go to hospital? And they're like, nah. You'll be fine.
It's true, though, that you wouldn't know otherwise.
And then, of course, you don't want it to mark, but at the same time... You do.
What?
You want people to be like, oh, I like, oh, God, look at the jellyfish sting. Just looked like a bit of sunburn.
Oh, really?
But it kind of came up a little bit.
Yeah.
But it literally
It's incredibly painful at the time.
It's just like a sting.
Right. Like a bad nettle.
It's like
sting.
being stung by 5 or 6 things at the same time.
Right, okay.
Anyway, an hour later, I'm totally fine.
Well done. Do you know what? Well done, though.
But I wasn't going to bring it up because, I'm so brave and strong.
That's it.
I don't need your sympathy.
No.
But that's why when Stuart offered to pee on me, I'm like, it's on my neck and my shoulder.
Yeah.
You're all right.
Yeah.
It's
I don't want to be like Toby at Glastonbury. Do you know what I mean?
No, nobody wants to
Covered
be like
in someone's
Toby,
urine.
Yeah.
And on that bombshell, thanks for watching and listening to the first 25 minutes of the show. It's 6:56. We're going to continue all the way through to 10. We're switching the cameras off. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. And for the rest of you, Dom's got the news next.
Chris Moyles Radio.
Thought that went very well.
The Chris Moyles Show.